Yo, what's up guys? It's Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall, on point reviews all day every day. We're back with another review, and this time it's, you guessed it, PDM. It's PDM. We got a PDM on the chopping block today. This one is care of Scott Aranda, my favorite realtor in Texas. Yo, thank you, bro. Well, here's what happened. You know, I told him, man, bring in your favorite stuff. He loves PDM. I said, you know what, man? I got all the ATH stuff Aaron Terrence Hughes, and I was like, yo, have fun with them. All right, so we kind of traded it in. He sent me his PDMs. I sent him my ATH. He's enjoying himself out there. I'm enjoying myself too. This is great. So today we are going to talk about a fragrance that's been talked about by a lot of reviewers, apparently, YouTube reviewers, and people are really either disagreeing or agreeing, or they hate it or they like it. Man, wow. I was like, I gotta choose this as my review today, first from the bunch, and that's none other than Parfums de Marly Kalan. Parfums de Marly Kalan. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments immediately, or if you're watching this live on the stream, let me know if you love it or you hate it. If you've never heard of it, it's time to listen up. This is Troy D. Let's hit the music. Okay, we're back. Parfums de Marly Kalan. Yo, this is great. Again, thank you, Scott Aranda Real Estate. Thank you for hooking me up with this guy. You're the best. Now, one of the reasons why I also loved to talk to Scott about this is because actually his collection is, I would say, it's like a loyal collection. He's loyal to the PDM brand. He's got a lot of PDMs. He's got a lot of Inicio, Nasomato, and you know, he really collects the whole lot. And I can definitely know, I mean, as I've owned a lot of these and sampled a lot of these, like, I definitely understand, you know, why a lot of people really love PDMs. There's something that's so consistent in the nature of all their perfumes. Okay, Sutton, as you know, is the new one that I had reviewed already, and I was totally blown away by that. Okay, now Kalan here, red bottle. A lot of people love it, some people hate it. But let me say this. Number one, the thing about Parfums de Marly, for me, okay, is that they're so good at what they do for fragrance people or fragrance fans, especially, like, you know, if you're new or it's like your first like year or so, like what Parfums de Marly does to the fans is really great, because they provide the fans with appealing fragrances that really project great, that have a sexy tone to them. It's kind of like consistent, you know what I mean? It's like, if I see people that hate the brand, it's like very few, or they've totally moved on from that, you know. But really, in any like starting off phase, or even if you're like on the mid phase, you're maybe like a year in on fragrances, I would say that Parfums de Marly will always be there to provide these types of fragrances. And so it's easy to be loyal to the brand. It's easy to love what they have, okay? And the only reason you could probably like move on from it is, say you got bored from that. You got bored from the usual expected mass appealing outcome. That's the only way, to be honest. If you know, you already know, I mean, and this is why you would see like Percival and Layton and even Carlisle being traded off. You know, they're always being handed off, because truth be told, it's just in our human nature to get bored with something, you know. Like, even if it's a great fragrance, or it's a great fragrance that, you know, you love to use a lot, you can get bored with it, you know, and then you'd want to grab something new. Now, I will say this, that Parfums de Marly Kalan is probably that new. It's probably that exclamation point from, you know, the usual. This is the disrupt from the usual expected outcomes, okay? And I'll tell you why. So this one opens with blood orange. This one has pepper, black pepper, and this one has spices, okay? The spices, I don't know what's in those spices, but I would say that it is this opening that really will, you know, let you know right from the get-go that this is a different fragrance. It will not flow. It will not immediately go, It will be like, like that's the initial. And I hope that you watch videos like this, like mine, before you buy something like this, so that you know what to expect. But if you are used to those easy flowing, easy going stuff, this might be a total disrupt for you. For me, it was a disrupt because I didn't read up on anything about it up until I got this from Scott. I wanted this to be a mystery. I wanted to get that full experience that most people will get once they get the fragrance. And I was like, whoa, wow, whoa. And you know what I got, guys? It was like the same feels that I got when I first sprayed Clive Christian X. It's like a peppery, black peppery, spicy thing that's like, it hits you hard on the senses. It's like, woo. And it was like, oh, this is like Clive X. Automatically, I already knew that just by having that kind of relation in my head, that you're going to get fans and haters, or people that don't like this automatically, because this is not, for those types that, like I said, you expect something, you expect something smooth, something, sexy, appealing. Not saying that this isn't appealing, but it will hit you with a dose of those peppers, those spices. The blood orange is lovely, by the way. The orange is lovely, but it's mainly those peppers and spices. And I've heard all sorts of analogies to it, and I totally get it. Like, some people have actually compared the smell to like an ashtray. And you believe it or not, I get that. I get the ashtray smell, because we don't know what the spices are. We don't know, but you get that sort of Clive X, like, peppery disruption to your senses. Call it ashtray, whatever. And then, from there, it's sweet. It's majority sweet. And that's where, if you do a Google search on this thing right here, Kalan, I mean, you'll get so many like Baccarat Rouge comparisons. It's the Baccarat Rouge of PDM. I can get that. Of course, it's not exactly that. It's no way. But it's the sweetness that keeps going, that really gives that Baccarat Rouge type of smell. You know what I'm saying, guys? This one right here, I would say the smell is non-evolving. It's exactly what you get. It's that hard dose of the pepper spice on the super sweet notes that, when put together, it puts you in such a wake-up mode. That, when I talked to Scott about it, he was like, well, this is the fragrance that makes me feel like invigorating. You know what I mean? It's like a start of the day. And I was like, oh yeah, all right, well, this stuff is really gonna wake you the heck up for sure. The mid notes here are more orange blossom. Okay, so it's more orange, and then it's got lavender. Maybe it's there, but it's there to just supplement the orange, in my opinion. It's sort of like a dewy, like, type scent. And then the dry down is more woody, amber, musk, tonka bean. But like I said, I mean, I can see the comparison with the Baccarat when the spices kind of tone down. Okay, I don't know, every time I try to spray this, the level of the spices is kind of different. Like, the first time I did it, it was stronger, and then now on like my second, third try, like, trying this on, it's like it gets weaker and weaker, or either that or I just got used to it. But definitely this is good for fans of either Baccarat Rouge 540 or Clive Christian X. Clive Christian X, in the sense that you've got your man pepper, your pepper man shot, like, it's there, hits you hard. And then if you like Baccarat and the sweetness of Baccarat, then definitely this might be for you right here. I mean, I wouldn't buy it as a replacement for Baccarat. I mean, that's what I would hate for you guys to do, is to like buy it because you think you like Baccarat, or you like Baccarat, so you'll buy it. This is just on its own. It's simply a sweet pepper spice kick that, in my opinion, like I said, it goes from start to finish the same way. Doesn't really evolve. The only thing is, as the minutes and hours pass by, the peppery spice really tones down, and then it becomes just sweet. Okay, if you don't like sweet fragrances, I don't know, you might want to sample this one. But to me, I have such a tolerance to these types of fragrances, so it's fine for me. I can see now why a lot of people like it and some people don't. Okay, is this full bottle worthy? I think that after you sample it, If you feel you like it, then go ahead. I think that this could be a full bottle worthy. This is also a full bottle worthy if, again, you're tired of the same expected outcome. You're quite bored. You know what I mean? Like, just like some bored people that I see posts of people that have several fragrances that are great, but they are all those same ones that everybody has, and it can get boring, and they're looking for that, that new one. They're like, man, where's that thing that will really kill my boredom in this fragrance thing? Then maybe Kalan will be up your alley, assuming you're fine with sweet fragrances. Okay. I think that it's great. I think it's nice. I think that there is a group or a community of people that will like Kalan. Is it like a masterpiece? No, but it's great. I think it's great, and it's likable for a lot of people. Okay, so that's the no hype, non-paid review. No hype, non-paid review. And by the way, projection, longevity, same stuff from Parfums de Marly. All amazing, all amazing. I can't say nothing. But yeah, I mean, that's my take on Kalan. And let me know on the comments what you guys think. I would love to know if you love it or you hate it. But put the reasons below. I'd love for you to say the reasons. Because, you can say I hate it because it's too sweet, or I hate it because it's too peppery, spicy. Or you can say you love it because of that. You love it because it's not the usual. You love it because it's a wake-up, invigorating, as Scott said. Okay? So this one here is really amazing. I would give it like maybe like an 8 out of 10. That's cool. Parfums de Marly Kalan. Again, I want to thank Scott Aranda from Scott Aranda Real Estate for, trading it up with me. Hope you're enjoying my ATH stuff. I'm totally enjoying the PDMs from this side. Okay? So until then, guys, I will see you tomorrow for another review. Take care, guys. Peace.